Up until the time I was 8, I was a daddy's girl. I was 11 when my parents first got divorced. It was the summer right before I went into 5th grade. At first, it didn't alter my childhood all that much because I was too young to really understand what was happening. At first, it just kind of seemed like my dad was moving out, and I didn't really understand, like, the full effect of him moving out, and I thought it was cool that he was moving into an apartment because it was cool to just have, like, 2 different places to live, but I didn't really understand, like, the effects of it or, like, how serious that was between my mom and my dad. In March of my 7th grade year, my parents got remarried, but when they got back together, like, things were really good. In 8th grade, we moved from the town I grew up in to the town I live in now. That was partially because my parents didn't really want to be around some of the people that kind of played a role in their first divorce. So we moved in 8th grade, and then at the end of my freshman year of high school, my parents got divorced a second time. When they got divorced the second time was because of his actions, but my mom had the last straw because he had hit me so hard in the nose that I had a bruise across my face, and my mom wasn't sure if my nose was broken or not. She realized that, like, enough is enough, and she needed to put her safety as well as her children's safety before having the family back together. And then that's kind of like when the divorce started to affect me pretty negatively because I thought that it was my fault that they were getting divorced because I showed my mom the bruise on my face. That's when my dad wasn't as physically abusive, but there were still times where he would be a little too aggressive. His words especially got really bad after that, and just, like, telling me, like, that he wished he would have never had a daughter, and, like, how, like, no one would ever love me, and how, like, I didn't deserve his love, and, like, all this stuff. And so that's, like, when it got really negative. Like, I started believing everything that he was saying because he was saying it so often that I let the lies, like, get in.